What it do, what it do, what it do, good people, coming to you live from Taz TV 410. I'm your host, Taz Dean. Before I get started, go ahead and like, share, subscribe to that channel down there. Go ahead. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe to the channel. And if you really rock with me, go hit the notification bell at the top. Now, listen here, people. I ain't hold you too long. Now, I thought I was going to have a few guests. However, they run a little late. So I'm going to decide I got to go. I got to do it. Now, earlier, I made a video earlier. I said we was going to discuss that Team Melo, Team Thrill underlying debate going on right now. It's not even a debate who's the best. The debate is the competition level, right? Now, I feel like I ain't qualified to speak on it. What you talking about? You tell TV. I haven't seen a whole summer of this. You know what I'm saying? Only seen bits and pieces. You know, I've been in the house all summer. You know what I mean? So I like to see things for myself, and then make a judgment on certain things. So I never went to an Under Armour circuit tournament. I watched the EYBL this summer, you know, which was good, which was cool. First and foremost, and I'm gonna say this, because I don't want either program to feel like I'm picking on them, or I'm trying to expose them or anything of that nature. I'm not. However, I'm a spokesman for everyone, from the man up top to the man down to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that. You know, so any opinion, I'm not going. Everything I hear, I don't believe. I'm gonna tell y'all that. However, if I hear it enough times, I'm gonna bring it to y'all, and we're gonna discuss it. You know, so that's what we was gonna do tonight. We was gonna talk a little bit about the level of competition. You know, and should it matter right now? Because I look at it, it's still a Baltimore team that won a championship, right, on the national stage. Don't matter the competition. The reason why I say it don't matter the competition because it's still supposed to be something. You know what I mean? That Under Armour supposed to be something. They had some players come out of it. You know what I mean? That could play. You know what I mean? Like Anthony Edwards. I think that's an Under Armour guy, right? If I ain't mistaken, I could be wrong. However, you got the boy Derek Queen over there. It's shit. First, the beginning of the spring, the talk was around, he ain't gonna be able to do X, Y, Z. He come back, chiseled, come back, body look good, confidence on 1,000. You can tell in this game. You know what I'm saying? You tell in this game. I believe he shut some people up. You know, he got a chance to play down there in a Brunson. He looked good. You know. So we always got to keep him raised up high. Even though he's not number one no more, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see a problem with that because he's still ranked as a player. He's still one of the top players in the country. So I'm not going to nitpick that. I'm not going to do that. I ain't going to do the nitpicking thing. We ain't do that, especially when it comes to kids. Right? Now, on the flip side of that, with Team Melo, you know, the first was the coach's thing, you know, suspension, you know. And I commend them because when all that shit went down, when everything went down, they could have folded it up. They still had some games that they needed to win, even to get the Peace Jam, right? They could have folded it up, but they got a nice team over there. They made the Peace Jam. They definitely made the Peace Jam. So that's an accomplishment in itself. And then some people say, but I'm saying, Tez, listen here. The EYBL circuit is 10 times better than the Under Armour circuit. I don't know. Now, some may say, well, Team Melo, they made the Peace Jam. The majority of the teams make it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of that, so I'm not stamping it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you things that I didn't heard for these last few weeks when I am outside. You know, so like I said, I don't feel as though that I ain't say qualified, but I don't feel as though that I have enough information right now to really speak on both parties to get them, oh, this, that, and the third. No, I don't. So I'd rather wait until I have a panel and then we go more into it. You know what I'm saying? We can get into it, even down to the. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I root for the little guy all the time. I've always been like that. You know what I mean? So the team team thrill, that's cool. But I'm down here. I'm always do for the guys down at the bottom. See some Kirks, my own. You know what I'm saying? Team Silk, the BBCs. You know what I'm saying? Uh, bank shots. You know, I know I'm missing. I'm gonna miss something, but y'all get the drift of what I'm saying. You know, and what I like to see is and they can bring the teams down from DC too. A nice tournament. You got the small ones, and you got the heavy hitters, right? Well, at least have a nice tournament. And I got this idea. I'm gonna wait because I don't know if you want me to say his name, but I got this idea from another one of my guys. Another coach. You know, another coach that coached AAU basketball. So I would like to see that though. I think that would be cool, and it'll shut up that acquired a lot of noise. And when I say that acquired a lot of noise, because you're having a lot of noise about kids not playing. Uh, you hear a lot of noise about kids going to programs and still not going to school, or going to schools that's maybe too high for them and had to relocate after 1 year. You know, but all this stuff been going on forever. I'm gonna let y'all know this now, but this is a topic of a conversation right now. You know, so I'm trying to get y'all acclimated where we going with the show. You know, if we some topics y'all ain't gonna agree with, some topics gonna be a little, like I said, some topics going some people gonna be a little bit uneasy. But I feel as though if we talking about the kids and we talk about the betterment of Baltimore and the exposure of Baltimore and things of that nature, as far as even more getting more of our kids out there, I think we have to have these tough conversations, man. Because for real, I'm looking down there at PG, and I'm getting reports that they got their thing together down there. They got it together, you know. It's huge. You know what I mean? The parents, that's everywhere nowadays. You know, it's not like when I played ball. The parents is there. You know, the parents is there. So we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back. It's gonna heat up. And let me change the channel real quick. I also wanted to talk about that Brittany Griner. No, we can go all the way into do I agree with her being locked up? The sentence 9 years. I'm not. No. What I'm going to talk about is should she even been over there? When we talking about money, we talking about the WNBA, how much money they get. Now I'm looking at Dipper. I'm listening. I'm reading Dipper and Tony in our inbox, right, going back and forth. So Dipper said, do you think they should lower the WNBA rims to 9 feet? I said no. Right? The reason why I said no, because I feel as though the WNBA is here. You know what I mean? Like, they is here. If y'all not a fan of the WNBA, just go and check out some games. When you're talking about high level skill, shooting, dribbling, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get as many dunks, but they will dunk that motherfucker sometimes, right? But you can get the skill. You can get they talk shit. They be damn near about to fight. You know what I mean? Like, they for real, it seems like it's kind of more tougher than the males game. I'm just saying, y'all gotta go and look at them. Look at them ladies play, man. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, go look at them ladies play, and then y'all come back to it. Right? So back to the Britney and the WNBA, and should they be getting paid more? Should they be getting paid more? I know Draymond Green years back, a couple years back, they got some trouble because he said, well, they ain't making as much if they ain't bringing in the revenue. No. I mean, he changed his tune now. However, how can things change for them as far as with the revenue thing? You know, what do you think they need to do so they wouldn't have to keep going overseas to making that money? Because ain't nobody making $1 million. No. They ain't, I'm talking about, don't nobody have no $1 million contract in the WNBA. Candace Park had to go overseas too for a while. Now they done paid, Candace is Candace, so they paid her. She got paid millions of dollars over there, millions of dollars. So I just want to know, like, because it's a sad situation with Britney. It is. It's sad. It's unfair. The reason why I say it's unfair is because she didn't did her punishment now. She served way over enough time for the charge that she got. She just we all know that. So we won't have no more Britneys. That we won't send our ladies over to another country to play. You know what I mean? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Hold on. Hold on. I got my guys trying to call in. Let me see. I got my guys trying to call in. All right. Yeah. Reg, hold on. I'm recording.